Okay, so chapter 1 is integration. Okay, bahasa Melayu kamiran ni, kamiran. Chapter ini kita ada teknik-teknik lah, how to do your integration, kamiran. Okay, so we have 4 subtopic. We have 4 subtopic, and for evaluation for chapter 1, okay, kita ada UPS. UPS 1 ada question from this chapter, and also your assignment, kan? Your assignment also from chapter 1, right? So I just want to double check. Yes, chapter 1. Right. So I hope you score, right, for chapter 1. So for today, we try to discuss subtopic 1.1. All right. So 1.1, okay, I just want to introduce what is integration. Okay, so actually integration is the process, is the reverse process of different session, and also known as antiderivative. So previously we tried to differentiate the function y equal to fx, then we get the answer. Now the reverse process from answers, and we get back the function. So this is we call antiderivative. Okay. Next, this is just a definition, right? F is called antiderivative, antiderivative of function f. Of function f, if the derivative of f, apabila kita buat differentiate function f itu, okay, then we get fx. Okay, so f itu f is called antiderivative of a function. Alright. For example, okay, if we differentiate x power 4, so we get 4x cubed. So we call it x power 4 is the antiderivative of 4x cubed. Same like when we differentiate ln x, we get 1 over x, right? So ln x is we call antiderivative of 1 over x, antiterbitan. So the next example is e power 3x. If we differentiate, we get 3e to the power of 3x. So means e3x is antiderivative of 3e to the power of 3x. All right? And notes here. Okay, notes here. What is okay? If fx is an antiderivative of fx, okay, fx plus c is also an antiderivative of fx. All right. So what is fx plus c? C is a constant. C is a constant because of when we differentiate c, so the answer is 0, right? When we differentiate c, okay, the answer is 0. So the antiderivative of fx actually is fx plus c. So fx plus c actually, ataupun jalan lainnya, ini adalah fx plus c ini adalah antiderivative of fx. Okay, so in general, okay, fx plus c are represent for all set of antiderivative of fx, and also called an indefinite integral of f, and it's written as integrate of fx dx. This is a symbol we are using now. Okay, so kita sebut juga sebagai indefinite integral. Kenapa disebut sebagai indefinite integral? Because bila kita buat integration, okay, we are missing the value of c. We don't know the value of c. So kita sebut this sebagai indefinite integral. Okay, so the symbol, this symbol is denoted as integral sign. Simbol cacing ni, cacing ni disebut sebagai integral sign. Fx is the integrand, okay, and then dx is the denoted as the variable of integration. So kita nak integrate terhadap formula ubah apa? Kita tengok dekat sini lah. Ini adalah formula ubah x. So kita integrate terhadap formula ubah x. Kalau function tu ada t, belakang dia dt. Kalau formula tu adalah y, belakang dy lah. So that means as a dx, dt, dy. Okay. So for example, if we integrate x cube, okay, if we integrate x cube, okay, if we integrate x cube, we will get 3x squared, right? Okay, so for x cube plus c, where c is equal to 3, c equal to -5, for example. If I put x cube plus 3, x cube minus 5, when we differentiate, we get the same thing. That is 3x square. Kita dapat benda yang sama. X cube tambah 3 ke, x cube tolak 3 ke, x cube tambah 100 ke. Okay, so bila kita differentiate, kita akan dapat benda yang sama. So that's why apabila kita integrate semula ataupun kita melakukan proses antiderivative, kan, kita integrate semula function 3x square, okay, hasil dia kita tak tahu nilainya apa, 3 ke ataupun -5. So this is unknown value. That's why when we do the integration, this value kita hanya letak simbol C. Okay, letak simbol C. So the integration of 3x square dx equal to x cube plus c. Okay, so now we learn definition of integration. Okay, so the indefinite integral of fx with respect to x is defined by, okay, this is the formula. If we integrate function fx dx, so we need the output is fx and we need to put plus c. Because this is indefinite integral. Okay, so fx is an antiderivative of fx and c is a constant. Okay, all right, just look at example. Look at example. So if we try to differentiate, okay, differentiate y equal to x squared minus 4 power 3 ataupun x squared minus 4 cube with respect to x, nampak? With respect to x. So variable we need to differentiate is x, right? So we need to differentiate dy dx. So we are using power rule here. Okay, we are using power rule. Okay, we just shift the power in front here, 3. Okay, and then the power we minus 1. Okay, the power we just minus 1, we get 2, and then we need to differentiate the inside the bracket x squared minus 4. Okay, so the outcome is, okay, differentiate x squared minus 4, we get 2x here. Okay, then we simplify, we get 3x, 6x, x squared minus 4 square. This is the output of differentiation. Okay, now, hence, seterusnya, means that we need to use the previous solution. Okay, find the integration of 6x, x squared minus 4 square. Nampak tak? Ini adalah benda yang sama yang dekat sini. Benda yang sama, kan? Benda yang sama. So means, bila kita buat antiderivative ataupun bila kita integrate semula function yang terhasil daripada differentiation, okay, kalau kita reverse semula, okay, reverse semula, so we get the same thing lah. That is x squared minus 4 plus 3. Ini kita akan dapat semula fungsi asal. Tadi kita sini ke sini, kita buat differentiation, kan? Kita buat differentiation. So bila balik semula, kita integrate semula, kita akan dapat jawapan asal balik lah, iaitu x squared minus 4 power 3 plus c. Kenapa kita perlu letak plus c? Sebab kita tak tahu function asal itu ada value tak, ada constant tak di sebelah dia. Sebab constant itu kalau kita differentiate akan dapat kosong, dapat 0. So that's why kita just letak saja. Okay, kalau limit sini ada nilai, contoh di sini ada nilai, dan kita akan tahu nilai c itu berapa. Sekarang kita tak tahu, kita tak c je. Right? Okay, so for the question B, integrate 12x, ni ada pelik sikit. Sebelum ni 6x, tapi ini 12x, 12x, dia tak sama dengan apa yang kita tadi itu. So kita adjust sikit lah, because kita, hence ni maksudnya menggunakan apa yang sebelum. So kita adjust sikit. So what we need to do is kita akan factorize 2. Kita kena faktorkan nilai 2 kat sini, because 2 itu adalah constant, just bring out. Okay, bawa dia keluar. So 2, we need to integrate 6x. Ini adalah benda yang sama yang kita dah buat dekat sini. Benda yang sama, iaitu 6x, x squared minus 4 square. Dan jawapan bagi ini, okay, ini adalah jawapan bagi integration tu lah. 6x, x squared minus 4 square itu adalah x squared minus 4 cube plus c. Okay, so just multiply by 2. Okay, just multiply by 2. Darabkan dengan 2, kita akan benda yang sama lah, iaitu x squared minus 4 power 3 plus c. 2 ni darab dengan c, 2c masih lagi c jugalah. Sebab ini adalah constant, so just tulis constant saja. Okay, alright.